give us your thoughts. You start to use your heads. You play football with your heads. Can we not knock it? Do I not like that?
Right, well, hello and welcome to episode 26 of Coming Up Knock It Series 3. So, how have we been getting on? What have you missed? It's a new season, it's a new start. Well, we have been playing in the state championship. We started off with a 10-0 win, then we lost 2-0 at home to our big rivals. Before going on a winning streak for the rest of it, including revenge a couple of weeks later, a 1-0 win at home. Against our rivals, Atletico Guayanese, you know who it is. There's a 7-0, 6-1, 5-0, 12-0 in there. I mean, we've been murdering folk in that competition as normal. There's one game left. We're going to qualify for the playoffs. We should win it. I'd be disappointed if we don't. We did qualify straight away for the group stage. I didn't think we had, but we have. So our group contains, and the first game is, the press tip these as the toughest fixture, Barcelona Sporting Club, and they are from Ecuador. 57,000 seater stadium. We've also got Deportes Quindío, and they are from Colombia. And we've also got bloody Corinthians. So he wasn't seeded, obviously. So that'd be tough. So I think it's quite different. If this Barcelona team was as good as the press are making out, it could be a pretty tough fixture. We have also signed a new contract. It was too much hassle not to sign one. I can always resign. Contract details. So we're now on £4,400 a week. It don't expire for another 3 years. We've signed a 4-year deal. And yes, I know we're trying to do the Pentagon, but also I am slowly falling in love with this club, and I want to see some of these kids come through that I've got coming through, and I want to see us win the league and the Libertadores before we go. Whether we do all of that or not, I don't know. I'm as much in the dark as you are. It's my mind. I change my mind all the time. Transfers. Let's go to finances first. Oh, we've still got 10 million. I've got a couple of big bids out for players. I'm hoping I'm going to change the dynamic of the club and take us to the next level if I can get them in. Although we're right on the edge of our wage budget. I'd like to sell Bindella. Can't get rid of him for love nor money. Transfers. History. Fans are up in arms about us selling Herrera. Could care less, got 8 million for him. There's loads of players going out on loan, including Baez. I've shoved him out on loan and all. I got better at the club than him now. So we signed Fabio on a free. Look at him, 18. Rubbish. He's cover at the back, defensive midfielder, and he's not even first cover there. We'll come on to that in a minute. We also signed Fabricio Ventresca, centre forward. He's first backup. He's 22. He's all right. We signed Moisel. He is a reserve goalkeeper. We're going to get rid of Kennedy, and I'm trying to send Celso out on loan. I want him to play week in, week out. He's a good backup in the meantime. We signed Dorman Avalo, wing back, right-sided. Quite look at this kid, only 20. Unfortunately, he's Colombian. So that might snarl us on the foreigner rule. And we signed Raphael for 115,000, and he is also a deep line playmaker in the defensive midfield slot, DM slot. He's our first backup to Eric instead of Herrera. So we sold Herrera for 8 million. We've got somebody in that's not as good, but ain't going to moan when he ain't playing every week, and half decent backup for 115,000. If these transfers come off, I'm a genius. If they don't, we're going to stand still. Squad-wise, like I say, it's all pretty much the same. What else was I going to say to you? I wasn't going to say it to you. I was going to work out myself. How many foreigners have I got now? Too many. Roffo plays. Bindella, don't care about. Don't count him. Galappo. I don't think he counts as a foreigner, does he, Galappo? He signed, he got Brazilian papers, didn't he? Ventresca, okay, that's not so good. Baez is out on loan, don't care. Tesseros. What happened to that Colombian lad? Oh, it's done in alphabetical order. Oh, you rots. Or is it Tavara that didn't count then? One of them didn't. I've also got Fuentes, he's Chilean. Alex is Polish. Oh, in fact, we'll look at the wrong screen. We'll have to wait till the league game. And then I'll look, because one of the other lads I'm looking at is foreign as well. And I don't know if we can afford another one. Right, so fixtures. We're going to play. Nobody today. It led me to believe we were. Okay, Seattle have made an offer of 120,000 for Bindella. That's nowhere near enough money, but I want him gone. The board are going to be in the mood about that, but I just need him out the door. He's not playing. We've got that young Kapelin who can play instead. There's also a left back on free that's better than him that's available, but he's also foreign, so I'll need to work that out. Why are we? Yeah, you might as well. What value they are, take them off the short list. Everyone thinks we're going to draw, both the board and the fans. It's our first big test of the season. Roffo. Avalo. No, we'll play Luis because experience and that, yeah. Although Avalo's probably a better player. Well, there's not much in it. No, we're going to play Avalo. That's what we bought him for. Anderson and Robson. Reese. I'd love a new centre half. Kapelin. No, we'll pick Silva. Eric, yes. Dagoberto. No, I would rather it was Galappo if he's fit. He is. Tavares he's not fit, so it's Bayer. Ayrton, yeah, okay. Alex, yeah. Munez. So Marcy on the bench. Left back. Centre half. Centre half can't be you because you're not registered. Fuentes. Raphael. Tavara and Dagberto should be in those positions. On the left hand side it should now be Indio. On the right hand side it should be everybody's injured. Tesseros is out 7 days, so it has to be the right back so Silva can move in there. Okay, got ya. Ventresco is up front. Adrian is not registered. Oh, he should have been. We will put Wellington Hennicat on the bench as well. Good old Wellington. If he can improve his finishing, he'd be a good player. But he's got to work on that finishing. Right, so that will do. It's the same tactic. If you need a recap, 4-3-3 DM wide they call it. So way it works: sweeper keeper, back four, two wing backs. The right wing back is to take more risks, cross more often, get further forward. The deep line playmaker pushes into midfield to make it a 3. The Mazzala drifts wide. The inverted winger comes inside. The wing back goes on the outside, causing a 3 versus 2 overload. If that overload doesn't work, on the left hand side we have a winger hugging the touchline. This wing back is a bit more defensive. He does come forward a little bit. So then we should have a 2 versus 1 overload on that side. If they pump the ball over to that wing, if everybody shifts across to Ayrton side to cover the 3 versus 2 overload on there. That's the theory. Does it work like that? Sort of. But we're getting there. And it's balanced, short passing, slow tempo, because we worked out that he's playing with his toys. Good for him. We worked out that the lower tempo doesn't mean that we move the ball slower. It just means we retain possession rather than looking for the risky pass. The tempo is how quickly the players look to get the ball from front to back. I never knew that. Until recently, I just worked that out. I mentioned it in a previous episode. I thought it was how quickly you move the ball. It's not. We're going to overlap on the right, play out of defence, work the ball into the box, play for set pieces just because the board wants to. A counter press, counter attack, distribute to the centre backs, take short kicks. We're playing a high defensive line and a mid block, and we're trapping outside. There we go. So now you know what I know. Let's go. Looking forward to this. Probably only going to get the one game recorded before the wife comes home. Do that. I want to be impressed today, put on a show. I can't remember if we're at home or not. We know we're away. We've got a great bunch of players. You've rung the changes today. Why is that? Oh, shut up. Because of the wonderful things he does. Put it on extended. That's why we didn't get a kick-off highlight, because in that state championship there is no way I'm watching extended highlights of a 12-0 win when we have 38 shots on target. It takes about a week. So they can't fill the stadium, but they can bulge the back of the net. Fuck. Barely caught my breath, looked up, looked at the stadium, and I pumped it into the bottom corner. Well, that's fucking too easy. Oh my God, lads. We cannot afford to lose this game. We could do the draw out of it. We need to get out of this group. So it's either going to be at their expense or Corinthians. Get it in Anderson. Gets us back in it. That's why I'm a bit worried about this group, because Corinthians plus these, if the press are to believe, I don't know how good they are, but do I know about Ecuadorian football? We've used a get out of free jail card there with the old goal from Anderson from the corner. Now Alex out to Silva. Inside to Alex. He might be on defensive duty, Silva, but look how far forward he gets. Eric again. Out to Ayrton. Can he pick out Muniz? No, he's having a tame effort on goal. What are you playing with, mate? Oh, it's a little rot weasel. Free kick now, Muniz. What can he do? Oh, he can blast it into the stand. Sorry, he's just found out he can squeak them toys himself. And I'm not taking these toys off him. Well done, Raffo. Right here, forward to Muniz. Oh, let's talk about threading the eye of a needle. Who was you going to get that into the box? Bar here again, out to Alex. Alex now. It was never going to go in, was it? They've done all right, you know. Apart from letting that goal in after that, look, 11 shots, 4 on target, XG of 1.02 compared to theirs. 55% of the ball, 89 pass completion. That's not a bad half. That's not a bad half. Please the number of shots we've had, lads, is what we've told them. That's all right. Well, that was nearly a really good kick-off highlight if it had just got that ball perfect and picked him out. And Corinthians are winning against what you would think would be the group's whipping boys. They're winning 2-0 now. Penalty. Oh, it is a penalty as well. Oh, my God. Anderson pushed by William Riveros. Anderson had absolute lethal at these corners. Scored one, won a penalty at another. It should be Tavara taking it, but he's not on the pitch, so it's going to be Eric. Oh, calm as you like, Eric. Coolly slots it away for his first goal of the season. Does a jig, does a river dance. Woo! Bit of a can-can at the end there. What a celebration. Oh, look at that. We don't get to see the celebration again, that's a shame. That table's wrong because we've got 3 points now. Silva into Bahia. Alex. Side to Eric. Eric puts it forward to Muniz. Can he get on the end of it? He can, you know. The defenders misjudged it as they do with most aerial balls. Eric now. Oh my God. Eric thumps one. Top bins. I mean, that was awful defending. Inside to Eric. Well, not quite top bins, but still. Galapo. Bahia. Avalo. Ayrton. Goal. Think it's an own goal, is it? Yeah. Oh, these are getting a thumping considering they were supposed to be the big press are asking me questions. You must be really nervous about facing such a big side. Blah, 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 blah. You can get pumped 4-1 on their own muck heap. Don't you underestimate this team. Everybody underestimates this team we're putting together. I ain't spending any money. They're all free transfers and kids that I found I think have got potential. Come on then. The only issue is we don't want to wait 5 years. We want to try and win this trophy before then, but still. Ayrton again. Muniz, bang. Pick that out. Slams it home. I'm loving that shoots with power trait. He absolutely smashes the ball home most of the time. Oh, he's got a new contract as well, Muniz, with only a 4 million release clause for foreign clubs. Oh, but that was delicate. They don't smash that one. That's delicate. So we could end up losing him. But he wasn't going to sign. He wanted to sign a new contract, else he was going to get the arsehole. And the thing with this Brazilian football is so many of the contracts have these. They have like £89 million release clauses for domestic clubs. So, another Brazilian team ain't going to poach your players. But foreign clubs, the agents, put them in there, non-negotiable. Cannot even for a second move them up or down. Peanuts if they go abroad to earn the big money. And you've just got to put up with it. Well, I ought to be making some subs here, really. Who's tired? Airtime, you look a little bit tired. But we are going to bring Dagberto on there. He can play right wing and he's been playing it quite well. I better leave the hat-trick boys on, else that causes trouble. Avalo for Luis? Yeah, why not? Galapo. Muniz do again. Well defended that time. Now, I knew he'd had a good first half, but if I'm honest, I didn't see this coming. Not 6-1. Bar here. Tries his luck. Dagberto. Oof. Oh, I am going to make a couple of changes. Sorry, hat-trick boys. You've had your chance. You didn't take it. You're coming off. You're barred. Oh, the unsure player on hat-trick has been withdrawn. Because we've got another game in 2 days. No, sloping off in moods, are you? Whatever. The game's done. It's 6-1. It ain't about scoring hat-tricks, man. It's about fucking winning the game. And being fit for the 82 game of season that we've got coming up. There we go. Nice work, everyone. That was good. Yeah, we're in this game to win. Are you looking to give your players a rest? Nope. What a spellbinding display that was. Is that you saw it? Yep, we really did the job really well. Top of the group. Who saw that coming? I didn't. International are willing to discuss an offer for Joe Della Corte to the value of 7.75 million, subject to it going to 9.75. Okay, right. Now, I am quite interested in this kid. This is a Brazilian centre-back that I'm trying to do a deal for. So we're going to pay 3.8 million up front. We've got 10 million to spend. That's not a problem. Then we've got to do 3 instalments every 12 months of 1.3 million. I can live with that. $1 million if we win the Libertadores, $1 million if we win the league. It's a lot of money. Let's have a look at him. He's going to play central defender, defend. 14s for heading, 15s for marking, 13s for tackling, 14s for positioning, 16 for jumping reach, 15 for strength. He's 6'2", 13 stone, 14 for pace. Plays simple passes, stays back at all times. He's left-footed. He's aggressive. His anticipation's good. His bravery's all right. His composure is wank. But we can work on that. Concentration, decisions, love it. Can he pass the ball? No. It's a lot of money for a centre half that doesn't quite do what we want him to do. But I'm saying we're not going to find centre backs that really want to do what I want them to do of this quality. I think we're going to have to teach him. He's only 21. Why can't we teach him to pass the ball? I think we get him in. We work on passing and composure straight off on his training. I think I'm going to go for that deal, you know. Yeah, we're going to have him. Praise Rodrigo Munez. Yes, well done. You were brilliant in front of goal. Gallardo was spotted in the stands with Anderson thought to the focus of his attention. I don't really care. Right, so when are we coming back? And what are we coming back for? Let's see if we can do this deal, because we've had the offer accepted first. He wants 8.5 to 11. Yeah, okay. An important player. He was going to be one, to be honest with you. Start negotiations. Important player. 8.5 grand a week. 325 grand signing on fee. 24.5 grand for his agent. A 5-year contract. Yeah, boy. And I love that you're playing, dude, but we're just contracts, man. This is important negotiations here. Okay, he wants a bonus for winning that. Your appearance fee, you're not getting an appearance fee. Nobody gets appearance fees unless I don't think you're ever going to play. Minimum free release clause for domestic clubs is 49 million. A relegation release clause, they haven't asked for one for abroad. Love it. A sell-on fee percent. You're not getting 10% of what I sell you for. Kiss my arse. Also, let's go for 7.5 grand. He's fucking gone for it and all. You greedy little bastard. You never wanted 8.5 grand in a first. All that fucking money you wanted. I could have got less. Urgh. We've signed him, man. Yes, I'm pleased about that. So that has sorted us a nice centre half. Hopefully, we're going to get him straightened us up, but we need to get him be able to pass the ball better. Right then, when are we coming back? Ooh, look at that centre half. I'm pleased about that. Finally spent some money. 21 as well, man. He looks good for 21. Let some of my other youngsters go out on loan now. Well, I don't think we come back for these next two. I think we come back for Corinthians and Quindio at the end of the group stage. Oh, it's not the end because we've got Barcelona at the end. Yeah, well, we'll come back. We'll see it. Let's see everybody. We won't see them the first time. We'll come back for the two at the end there, towards the end, and then if it's really tight, then I'll have to make it a 4-game, or we'll miss out Quinido and if they're whipping boys and come back for the Barcelona game. If it's looking like we ain't going to qualify. See you in a sec then for these two games. Yeah, okay, in April. See you in a sec. Right, well, we're back for the home leg against Corinthians in the Libertadores in the group stages. Since you've been gone, let's have a look at the schedule. We have continued to storm the state championship, and we're now in the final. Big double header against Atletico Goianiense, our big rivals. So it's the first time they've got to the final against us. Normally they got knocked out on the way, and then we smash whoever's in the final, because they're normally crap because they're the good team in the competition. In the Libertadores, you saw us win 6-1 against Barcelona. Then we managed to sneak a 1-0 against Deportes Quinido, whatever they're called. Then the Corinthians game, holy moly, we went 1-0 down to a hotly disputed penalty. Then they had we looked like we were going to lose. We were creating, but we wasn't scoring. And then they had a man sent off, and then we hit them with a double salvo right at the death to win 2-1. was mega chuffed with that. I think Robson Rees got us back in it with a corner, did he? He did. Robson Rees got us back in it with a corner. And then there was another corner that Indio took. It came back out to Eric, who slotted Indio in, who had run into the box from taking the corner. And then he finished at the near post in the 95th minute. So, I mean, it really was a last gasp winner. So that's put us top of the group with 9 points. If we win this today, which would be a tough ask to beat Corinthians at home. Like I said, they had a man sent off in the first leg. They're a big team. But if we win it, sound okay, no problem. When we're through, and then we'll just come back for the Quindio game. Or if we're through, I might not actually do that. We might come back for a league. I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll see how we get on this game first. Transfers. Oh, okay. So you've waited about a dozen windows for me to actually spend any money, and I've spent all of it because finances. We have only got 2.5 million left. We're over budget on the wages, but only just. I mean, I could adjust that and sort that out, but I was hoping to shift a player on transfer deadline day, but it didn't happen. Who did we sign? Let's have a look. We spent 7.75 million club record transfer fee that could rise to 9.75 million on João Dalla Corte as centre half. You saw me do the deal. I remember now. We did the deal. We got the deal over the line. We've signed him. However, the day after we signed him, he got a stress fracture of the back and he's been out for 7 weeks. He's got 9 days, between 9 days and 2 weeks before he's back again. I sent it to a specialist. Hopefully we've sorted that now. Brilliant. Stress fracture. Hasn't played a game. Superb. And then we also spent 7.75 rising to 11 million on Clayton Lee, a left winger. Pace 16, acceleration 16, his flair, he can pass a ball, he can cross, he can dribble, he's got, and he's only 21. I'd rather he didn't run with ball through centre, but we'll sort that out later. He's fairly professional. I expect big things of him, and we'll come back to what he's done so far in a minute. And then we signed a left back, Thomas Ortega, on a free. Got rid of Bindella, replaced him with another Argentinian left back who's a better player. The fans and the press were not impressed with this signing. I think they're wrong. They were also said we overspent on the centre half, maybe, but he's only 21, and Anderson is 32. Is he 32 or 33? Anderson, 33. He's out of contract at the end of the season. So was Robson Rees, who nearly went, but turned him. I nearly got rid of him, to be honest with you. No, I didn't want him to go, but I can't play all of them. He's going to want first team football. So he still wanted again, but he turned the offer down. The other left back, what's his name? Jonathan Silva. He's just turned it. Wants to join Atletico Paranaense. He has such a strong squad. Yeah, well, you turned the move down, mate, over wages. So what do you want me to do about that? Yeah, I accepted the offer. You turn the wages down, mate. So that's what's happened there. I was going to show you against Crack. Ayrton Lee had the crack. Our new signing. He scored 5 goals in the first leg. We won 7-0. And then in the second leg, he scored 4. He scored 5 goals again. So he scored 10 goals in 2 games. When we first signed him, I thought he was going to be the best signing ever, but he's been a bit quiet in the games since against Villanova, which we managed to lose that one 2-1 somehow. We got through, but I wasn't happy about that performance. So against better opposition, he's not as good as he is against people that aren't even in, I think that's Brazilian non-league. So that's one wonder they got absolutely thumped. Right then, so let's get on with this game. Ruffo, Avalo, Robson, Reese, Anderson. Ortega is unregistered because we signed him after the window, so capital him. Eric, Galapo, Tavara, Ayrton. Yeah, he's playing really well at the minute. Clayton Lee can't play, so we're talking Alex. Wellington Hanika has been doing all right, but only all right. But Muniz is now fit-ish, and we need him. He's been out all season so far. So Ortega's got to come out, and Jonathan Silva's got to come on the bench. Clayton Lee's got to come off, and is it Indio? Indio comes on the bench. Right, we've got quite a few players out on loan. We've got a massive squad, but they're all youngsters out on loan at the minute. If we can't play them, we'll loan them out until they're ready for the first team. Tavara's always nervous about playing against someone. He forgets he's one of the best players in the division. Okay, it's important we use full advantage of being at home, we've said, and we have the faith. We always try and win. I'm happy with our prep. Blah, blah, blah. Full house. New stand. Let's go. Let's see if that Arthur or whoever he is tears us apart again, like he normally does when we play against him. I didn't look. I presume he's playing. I've not seen his name come up yet. Come on, lads. I'd love to do the double over these in this competition and just fucking qualify top of the group. Bish bosh, job done. Oh, well done, Alex. Right, capital him now. Eric tries to get the ball forward to Muniz. Muniz now on the edge of the box, turns, shoots over the bar. Blazed. So I've tried to make a couple of signings, you can see, spend some money, although they're not like no 27-year-old, we're already brilliant. They're still potential, but they're better potential than what we've already got, and I have spent big money on them. But I'm hoping they're going to be the signings that get us over the line now. We want either the league or the Libertadores, don't we? Well, ideally we want the Libertadores, but I want to win one of those two this year if we can. I'm hoping they're going to get us over the line in one of the competitions. But if we're going to do that, we're going to have to start beating these bloody big teams and not just concede sack goals. Fucking hell. 3 minutes in. You've done it again, lads. I don't think that Arthur even played. Oh, keeper. Fucking hell, you like missed, mate. It went straight through you. He's not playing. Oh my God. Come on, lads. You can't keep expecting Anderson to bail us out in corners all the time. We've not even had the ball, look. Come on. Absolute bottle jobs. Right, come on then, Muniz. God, I wish we still had Carlos Eduardo. Absolute fucking bobbins that was, boys. Sort your fucking selves out. Bollocking. What was that? That's what we said there. Right, come on then. Oh, referee. Come on, that's absolute dirt. This was the same. The first game still had a man sent off. To be fair, though, they were a better team. They did outclass us. Oh, that's too easy. That is the way Costa went past him. Then bloody hell. God, are we even going to get near the ball? Right, Tavares coming off and I'm bringing Dagberto on there because he's aggressive. Try and get in amongst them. Oh, come on. Man, that should be 3-0 up, really. Woodwork twice kept us in it. Right, I'm also going to change Dagberto to a box-to-box midfielder. Put him on attack. Is there anything else we can do? Yeah, there is. Ayrton, Tesseros, Alex, Indio. Well, I haven't been playing so well. I mean, obviously against shit opposition, and then, well, and against people in this competition, and then the game we come back and record, we're getting battered. Oh, I hope you've just not been for a piddle over there, little man. I didn't see you get up. Oh, that's an awful pass. Well done, Dagberto. He's making a difference since we brought him on and put him in that role. Away, get it away. Oh, almost. Right, Muniz, because you're not quite fully fit. Let's get Wellington on. Well, now we're going to have to go for it. The last 15 minutes. Look at us go for it. Look at all the chances you're creating, going for it. Oh my God, we're going for it. Bloody hell. So that's that then. Come on then, Wellington. You're not going to score with an header from there, Terceros, are you? Oh, I don't like what I just saw. You're fucking right, I don't like it, man. I'm in a bit of a mood about that. Why don't I talk about how good their players are? Shut up. Man. Okay, so that's put us... what's been rearranged now? The what now? Okay, whatever. Something's been rearranged. I think it's... I don't even know why it's been rearranged. I don't know why the Barcelona game's been moved all the way back there all of a sudden, but oh well, it has. There we go. Okay, right then. We are back. I've got these 2 legs to play, and then we're back for the last. This one, not the last, but the other team we haven't seen in the. Although, can we not qualify now? We've got 9 points. They can get 9 as well. So if we beat them, because Barcelona ain't going to beat Corinthians. Okay, yes, so we will come back for that game. That should see us through, hopefully, into the knockout stages. Right. Okay, see you in a sec then, after I've done this 2-legged final against our rivals. See you in a sec. Right, well, we're back for the game against Deportes Quinido. We need to win it to absolutely make sure we get through. In other news, we lost in the state championship final. That's the first one we've lost since we've been in charge. We've won the 2 on the bounce, but we've lost a third one. 1-1 in the first leg. We were 2-0 down in the second leg and came back at the death to Anderson from a corner and then Halter from a corner. Got us back in the game 2-2, and then it went to penalties and we lost. I think it was 13-14 on penalties, was it? It was either 13. Yeah, it was 13-14. Yeah, they scored 14. We scored 13. It went all the way around. Keepers scored against each other. We only had Celso in goal because both keepers were injured for the game, so that was no good. So we've lost that. The board aren't happy. It's the first one we've lost. A bit fed up. Didn't want to lose it. Is Raffo fit now? He's not. He's still injured. Moisel is fit though, so he can come in for Celso. Yeah, I'd rather play Moisel. I think that's what I brought him in for. Avalo, Anderson on the left. Robertson, Reese. Although, to be fair, he's not actually been playing well, so no. Do you know what? We'll keep the 2 centre-halves. Ortega's not registered, so we'll bring Silver in. And there should be Kapelin. On the bench, Raphael comes out for Eric because Eric's fully fit now. Dagberto keeps his place. Tavara, it was Galapo that hit the post with the last penalty as well. Ayrton's playing out his skin. Clayton Lee's not registered, so we'll bring in Alex and Munez up front. Clayton Lee's got to come out of there, so that will be Indio. The centre half, Corte, is fit now. Superb, but he's not registered for this game, so we've got him ready for the league campaign. I like it. Let's go. Big game. No, Tavara, what a surprise. He's worried about who he's playing up as again. We managed to sneak a 1-0 first time we played them. We're away from home this time. Not a bad attendance, look. A win here would guarantee that we qualify for the knockout stage. I'd like to win heavy though. I'd like to win the group if we could. But where Corinthians are in front on goal difference at the moment. Very quiet opening 10 minutes. But now Avlo with a throw back to Anderson. To Dagoberto. Back to Avalo. Ayrton. Muniz. Eric. Back out to Avalo. Dagoberto again. Puts Ayrton through. Can he pick out Muniz? Gets to the byline. Picks him out. Muniz and heads it over the bar. Corinthians already winning 3-0 against Barcelona. Holy shit. So there goes that goal difference thing. We'll do well to catch them now. Right, Dagoberto into Ayrton. Alex swings a leg at it, but into a crowd of players and pops up easy for the keeper. 4-0 now, Corinthians. Holy shit, after 17 minutes. Barcelona getting pumped. I can safely say I think that's first place gone. Especially if we don't win. Yeah, we ain't getting anywhere near enough shots. Come on. Come on then now, lads. All of a sudden, why have we gone off the boil? We keep doing this team. It's brilliant. And then just has a little 4 or 5 game spell off the boil. And then it comes back to the boil again. And then goes off. Inconsistent. These little spells of inconsistency are killing us. It's a good ball from Eric out to Avalo. Can he pick out a man? He's got space. Inside again. Oh no, inside again was the ball. Dagoberto, it falls to Eric, does it? No. Comes back to Avalo though. Avalo really trying to make something happen on the right hand side. Got to hand it to him. Dagoberto seems to be having a good game. Well, he seems to be doing what I ask him to do anyway on this right hand side. Avalo again. Ayrton. Avalo again. It's all coming down this right hand side. Dagoberto managed to turn into the box. Tries to get a shot away, but it's deflected again for another corner. I mean, with Barcelona to come in the last game, I think we're safely qualified with 9 points already. I'm not worried about it. But I'd like to have won the group. Well, more than that, I'd just like to play a bit better. All of a sudden, like I say, we go off the boil so quickly. Right, Dagoberto, I think he's got Ayrton through. He has. Can he finish? Yes. Get in. That's the goal we were looking for. Playing well, Ayrton is at the minute. Five 0 now, Corinthians. Holy shit. It's a 4-goal swing just this game. They're already out, we're in front. Let's think about sub then. Ayrton is knackered and Tavara is knackered. That'll do to start. Bahia and Tesseros on, or Tesseros, whatever he's called. He's called whatever I say he's called. That's trouble, McCormick. held him up well though. Back to Sacramento, and the keeper's dived into the net with the ball, but evidently that you're allowed to do that in this division. Okay. Right, let's bring Avalo off for Luiz and Eric for Rafael and Dagoberto for Glapo. That'll do. Actually going to try it on the left hand side now, are we? Into Alex. Very quiet this game. To Dagoberto. Oh, he nearly got Bahia through then. Fucking hell, that was a good ball. Nearly. It's the right idea. First time. How has he kept that out? I don't know, but fair play, keeper. I thought that was 1-1 then. Come on, I'd see it through. Anderson got to win that. Well done. Rafael now. There's no Eric, that's for sure. But he's only a youngster. He'll get better. Keeper's had a good game, mind. Done everything he's needed to do. Right, bar here. It was a good ball from Alex. Silva. Rafael. Bar here again to Muniz. When was the last time he scored? Alex. Tries to beat his man. Has to check back to Silva. Puts it in first time. Rafael gets on the end of it and heads it over the bar. Unlucky. I'm a bit concerned with Munez's form at the moment. He's not playing very well every week since his injury. Bar here now. Oh, time effort. Right, looks like Luiz is away. Tackled. Picks up a loose ball though. That's the ball. Tesseros, come on in, drives into the box. Oh, you should have pulled that back earlier to Muniz. It was a bad touch. It took it too far, too close to the defender. Excuse me, yawning, tired this morning. Right, Tesseros. It caught me thinking about work. Then Muniz finally blams it into the net, and that's 2-0 and it's game over. For a minute, I just drifted off. I was thinking about my working day because it's just about to start. I'm already yawning. God, I hate work. But we've all got to do it, so I'll have to start it in a minute. But until then, let's feast on this goal. It's a great ball from Tesseros, and Muniz with his trademark blamming it into the net. Finally a goal. That makes me feel a bit better, and hopefully makes him feel a bit better as well. And the next game's the first league game, and I get to play with my new centre half if he doesn't get injured again in the meantime. Right, that's a good win, lads. Qualifying is a great achievement. Well done, lads. Yeah, okay, so we're into the knockout stages. I thought we would be with that. Yeah, easy. Us and Corinthians, 12 points, but that's a big 7-goal swing. I mean, Barcelona are the ones that we were told by the press were going to be the hardest team in the group, and I mean, they've got a goal difference of -20 and 3 points. Bloody hell. I mean, they've been absolutely pumped. But we're through. Their manager says we're not as good as people make us out to be. I thought we gave them a game and could beat them, give it another chance. You've already had 2 chances, and you've lost both games, mate. So if I was you, I'd shut up. Qualify for the second round press conference. We're going to do it just in case they ask me about it, so I can call him a prick. Do you wish to respond yes to George Peralta's rather critical comments following your meeting? Right. There, here's the one. I half expected this sort of response from him, and it raised a smile or two when it inevitably arrived. He's got a little bit left to learn about football at this level for me. Your team are through to the next round of the competition. How pleased are you? We wouldn't want us to be in any competition without having the belief we could win it. Yes. How about that? Is there going to be another retort? Sometimes they have another pop afterwards, don't they? No, it would appear not. We'll just give it one more day. Just one more. Nah. That's the end of that conversation. Shame we won't meet again. Right then. I am going to go away and play a bunch of games, but we're going to come back for the first knockout stages, but I don't know when they are yet. Because obviously we've got to play the last game. So as soon as we'll arrive at those, we'll come back, recap on where we've started the league, and we'll do the 2 knockout games plus the league game in between. So, thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And until next time, drive it.